Welcome back, guys. You are watching All the Beer No Idea, and as you well know now, my name is Barry. So we've got another beer review coming up. This is one that I purchased today. Got it from a Polish shop in my area. It came in at £1.40 for the can. It's 500ml, 5%, and it's from Romania. And this is a can of, excuse my pronunciation, I'm not up on me Romanians, and this is a can of Timis oreana. So no doubt someone out there can put me right on that. As I say, this is from a Polish shop from my little town. £1.40, 500ml. It didn't particularly catch my eye. I didn't think, oh, I need to buy this. But there was only actually two beers in the fridge. One was a Kozel, which I think is Czech. Could be wrong though. And this. And quite frankly, the can wrap, I thought at first, to be honest, I had to look on it to see if there was any alcohol in it to make sure that it was a beer. Because to be honest, that could have been an energy drink, anything for all I know. So I'll be honest with you, I'm not holding much hope out for this. So we'll get it out of a can, or get it out of the can, get it into a glass. I'm assuming this is going to be a lager. That's all I can assume, I'm afraid. Yeah, looking at that, I'm going to say that's a lager, maybe a Pilsner type lager. A friend of mine off one of the other channels has commented and said, don't hold out too much hope for this one. So I don't know whether they've had it or not, but I wasn't really holding too much hope out for it. So in a glass, crystal clear. Look at that. I could do the review through this glass. I could. Absolutely crystal clear. We've got a 3-finger white foamy head, which is dissipating. There's a fair bit of carbonation in there. This isn't a nucleated glass, so that is all from the beer. But I'm already getting a bit of a very sort of tinny whiff to it. So what I'm getting off it now is very much reminding me of something like Carlin, from what I can just sort of pick up from here. So let's just get on with the review, shall we? So let's dive in with the nose, see what we get. Very lemony there. I'm getting a big sort of lemon whiffed in there. Malty. Maybe a pepperiness. But there is that sort of tinny sort of whiff to it. In general, it doesn't smell that bad. It smells, you know, you get the pepperiness, you get the malts, you get the lemon in there. But there is a tinny metallic sort of whiff to it. So the only way I'm going to find out is whether when I dive in. So hope you lot are all having a beer while you're watching this, and cheers. Let's go for it. But don't come back the other side, you know where I've gone. Very malty, getting a biscuity cracker sort of maltiness to it, which I'm actually, I don't dislike, if I'm totally honest. Let's go back a step. I do this all the time. I get ahead of myself. I sort of flip between all the bits. It's well carbonated. The body for a lager, for a cheaper lager, isn't too bad, if I'm totally honest. I don't think that's too bad a body. There's a bit of carbonation in there. There is a bit of a sweet maltiness to it. Bit biscuity, kind of biscuity, bready, cracker kind of thing. Excuse me. There's the gas coming up. There's a bit of lemon in there. It pretty much tastes like it smells, if I'm totally honest. There is a little bit of spiciness in there. I'll be honest with you. It surprised me a little bit, to be honest. I didn't have any high hopes for it. I really didn't. The comment from my mate Dean kind of led me to believe that it was going to be a real shocker, if I'm totally honest. I thought he'd maybe had it. But I'm certainly not saying it's the greatest beer. But it's not bad, I suppose. I would happily drink that over a can of Carling. You haven't got the real, and the Fosters and the Carling, you haven't got that real sort of watery sort of taste to it. It's by no means the best beer, but there's worse than that about, trust me. If I was in a pub and I was offered that on tap, or a Carling or something, you know, poor old Carling gets right slating from me. It's the first brand that comes to mind that isn't really, you know, a decent sort of lager. But if I had the choice between them two, or a Foster's, you know, Carlsberg, whatever, all the usual stuff, I would probably pick that over it. Oh, excuse me. Not the greatest, not the worst. £1.40 for a can. I mean, you're probably paying, if you're buying a 4-pack of Carling Fosters, you're probably paying about that for it. But for me, that is a much better beer. And at 5%, it's another percent up on Carling, isn't it? Pretty much. So for me, not the greatest, but if you see that in a Polish shop, maybe have a dabble with one can for £1.40. You know, you get what you pay for, to be honest, but it is slightly better than some of the other stuff you can buy. So yeah, fancy getting it. Like I said, pick one up. It was in one of my local Polish shops. If you've had it, let me know what you think. As I say, I don't think it's the best, but it's by far, it's certainly not the worst. And that's it really, yeah. So thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for subscribing. Lots of new subscribers. I'm really chuffed with how it's going and all your support. And any minute now, I'll probably bang on and any minute now, I'm probably just going to get another beer and do another review. So what I'm trying to say is, I'll see you again on another beer review very soon. So cheers, guys.